Yeah, I just forgot to put my mic settings back up. Thank you. All right, we left off at this part right here.
Mr. Wright,
Yes.
why do you look so unhappy?
Oh, nothing. Really, it's nothing. Right, Mia? Uh-oh, she looks even unhappier. Phoenix, your client is now practically a dead man walking. I forgot that we left off at when we stopped gathering information about this particular scene. Perhaps that's why I feel particularly close to him. This is no time for dead people jokes, please. You know we're going into this utterly defenseless. Yet if Mr. Powers is truly innocent, we should be able to find something overlooked in the evidence to prove it. Something overlooked. We have to find something, Phoenix, today. It's that or lose the trial. This isn't gonna be easy. I do have a hunch of how to solve it. Because Cody did... Hold on. Why is that still showing? I do have a hunch.
Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Will Powers.
The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor.
Very well. Mr. Edgeworth, your opening statement, please.
An unexpected fact has come to the attention of the court. Yesterday we learned that there were other people present at the studio. Today I would like to show evidence proving they had nothing to do with the murder.
Very well. You may call your first witness, Mr. Edgeworth.
I wonder if it'll be that producer. No, I don't think the producer is going to show up. She seemed a bit dismissive about the entire ordeal. Oh, it's the director. Okay. Wait, was he the director or was he the producer? No, he's the director, yeah. Prosecution calls Mr. Salmonella up to the stand. Yep. The creepy director. Will the witness state his name and profession?
How good can you get? You don't know me. I'm the director. I make Steel Samurai, noob. Salmonella, I'm a director. Television.
Were you at the Global Studios on the day of that murder?
Yes, Your Honor.
Very well. Please testify to the court about the events of that day.
Phoenix, let's start by picking this testimony apart. If Powers is innocent, you know what that means. Someone in the trailer on that day did it. Right, she doesn't waste any time putting that. Yeah, she doesn't. There has to be something that he is going to slip up on. Need to prepare water.
I was at the studio from around 9 in that morning. During the morning, I was doing an action scene run-through. It took a lot more than I thought it would. I hear that everyone else had lunch in the employee area, but I had a meeting in Studio 2 trailer, so I ended up skipping lunch.
Oh, did you? Why was there, that already is, a big, contradiction, yeah. Because there was evidence of them eating. I remember that from last week.
We were in the meeting until around 4. During the meeting, well, I'm pretty sure no one left their chairs. That's about it.
Yeah, liar.
The time of Mr. Hammer's death was 10:30, and according to your testimony, you were in a meeting at that time. Mr. Wright, you may begin your cross-examination.
Yes, Your Honor. Gonna press on all of them. Is that when you always come into work?
And no, I come in all sorts of hours. It's the industry way.
Yeah, I know all about the voice. He's
Still, I was pretty dizzy all day.
Tell us more about that. During the morning, I was doing an action sequence. Yeah, I'm gonna keep pressing. Then when I get to the one part. Hi, how are you? In the employee area.
That's right. It was a fight scene before the Steel Samurai and the able magistrate.
I'm good. I just finished work. Now I'm doing this because this is fun for me. Was anyone else at the run through?
Oh yeah, the security lady was sitting there watching the whole thing. Hello. She was cheering on Hammer, if you can believe it.
Hi, Orange. How are you? She certainly does have the lungs for it. Anyone else?
Nope, just us for now.
I'm not gonna press here. Not gonna press here. This one. So in the end, you didn't get to eat.
Yeah, no steak at least. Can't you believe it?
That must have been tough. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it does seem hot now that you mention it. Mr. Manila.
What do you do? What do you want?
When I went to Studio 2, I saw something on the table there. There were 2 plates. The same kind of plates as the ones in the employee area. Who ate lunch there?
Good call. I was embarrassed I didn't mention it, but I did eat after all.
T-bone steak. Yeah. Oh, right there. Then go to sleep, man. Oh, yeah, there it is. Clearly, a man who likes to eat, I suspect as much. So when exactly did you eat it?
We took one break during that meeting. I just whipped it down then. Yes.
Yeah, probably. Wait a second. If they took a break in the meeting, that contradicts his testimony. I'll press on that one a little more. What were you discussing?
Steel Samurai story in our budget. Get this, the sponsors turn to me and say, Mr. Manila, your script of yours are not appropriate for children. Can't you believe it?
Actually, I kind of can. So nobody left the table during the whole meeting. Oh, okay, yeah, I see what you mean. That was none of my concern at all. The fact that I couldn't see her bazongas are none of my concern. You didn't take a single break.
Yeah, well, yeah, that's the one.
This is so much fun. If only I had an idea. Wait a second. Maybe I do have an idea. Press harder. Wait a second. Mr. Manila, you just contradicted yourself. Didn't you just tell the court that you ate that T-bone steak during a break?
Oops, yeah.
Well,
Yeah,
Mr. Manello, what's this all about?
yeah. I guess we did take a little break.
Phoenix, great job. If they took a break, one of them could have gone to the studio during this time. Yeah. Mr. Honor, I call on the witness to testify to the court about this break. If you say so.
Very well. Mr. Manella, your testimony, please.
Dick.
Uh-oh, Edgeworth is laughing.
Probably for a reason for that one.
Yeah, we took a break. But it was only 15 minutes. 15 minutes, that's only 13 and base 12.
What? What? 13 and base 12. What the fuck does that mean?
That's enough time for someone to say I commit murder and steal your land. That's only just enough time to eat a T-bone steak, if you ask me.
I don't think it would even be enough time for that, but that's just me. Very well, you may begin the cross-examination.
Yeah,
What the fuck does that even stand for?
we took a break. But it's only 15 minutes.
Okay, I'm gonna ask about that one. What were you doing for those 15 minutes?
Eating my T-bone steak, what else?
There are 2 plates on the table.
Right, the other one is Steve, sorry. Steve Vasquez, please.
D. Vasquez, the producer. Yep. Tina 2. Yeah, it is a bit of a feat. Yeah, I should know. Why are you specifying that? Huh. I have to say, you look like a guy who gets through his spiels pretty fast.
Well, I was chasing a code selected to a T-bone steak. Even I had to take my time eating that kind of food.
Wait a second. What time exactly did you take this break? I kind of figured it was something complicated like that.
I tell you, it's been around 2:30, so 2:35.
That's the time of the death. What about here? No, it would be because there's still that truck. It just seems more complicated the more it goes on. Do I not have the evidence of... Because the bones were... Because the T-bone steaks were missing also the bones. Okay, I'm gonna do the same scumming thing. I'm gonna go with this one.
Objection!
Damn it. Nope, that wasn't it. Wait a second.
Objection!
God damn it. It has to be this one.
Objection!
Damn it. It's one or the other. Wait a second. That one's at 2 o'clock. Hold on.
Hold it!
God damn it. Wrong button. Oh, you're talking about him. Oh, yeah. Yeah, he's not consistent.
Objection!
God damn it. Am I missing any? Is there something I'm missing?
Objection!
God damn it. I think I already chose that one.
Hold it!
Wait, do I? I don't think this is put here. Or that. I doubt that's gonna do anything. Because this is just a defense attorney badge.
Hold it!
Alright, I'll try it on all 4 of them. Obviously starting with this one.
Objection! Objection!
I've rarely had to use the badge for anything. God damn. I don't even know. This one's a tough one. Yes, if it wasn't evident by the fact that I don't know which one to choose here. I don't know if I have the evidence for it. But I doubt it would move on if I didn't have the evidence. Oh, wait. Maybe here I present the monkey head.
Objection!
Nope. Doesn't look like it. I am not choosing that one. No way. Did I already present the monkey head here? That would be tough, but I legitimately don't know if I'm missing any evidence. I legitimately don't know. I'm gonna try the monkey on all of them.
Objection!
Okay, the monkey head doesn't go there. Oh, almost made that mistake. Excuse me.
Objection!
God damn it.
Objection!
I'm gonna, and here is where I'm going to get to give up on the monkey in this testimony.
Objection!
Okay. What? Oh. I. Ah. I'd have to present something. Hold on.
Objection!
Please. Please give me a hint. But don't make it obvious. Just give me a hint, okay? Because I feel like I'm gonna be stuck here for a while if I don't. I pressed all of them though, didn't I?
Hold it!
Oh, I can also present evidence around that time. Yeah.
Hold it!
Okay, now I can present this. Or not. I...
Objection!
It wouldn't let me present it then and there. Maybe here.
Hold it!
Yeah, what were you doing for those? Yep, eating my T-bone steak. There were 2 plates on the table. Yes, there were. But one of the but one of the things about their plates was the fact that it didn't have the bones.
Hold it! Objection!
Your Honor, the testimony to this point has made one certain fact painfully clear. The people in the trailer had nothing to do with this murder. It was impossible for any of them to go to Studio One. Something wrong, Mr. Wright. Surely you aren't suggesting one of the people in the trailer went to Studio One.
Well, Mr. Wright,
Yes, this is critical. Think about it before you give your answer. No, it's impossible. But I can't keep praising the impossible either. I agree that it was impossible for anyone in the trailer to go to the studio in that time. Just thought you were at least treading on that thin ice again. Well, I see you at least an inkling of the truth.
what do you mean, Mr. Edward?
It's quite simple. Yeah, I did. True, the break in the trailer to meeting came right at the time of death. However, the path from there to the scene of the crime was blocked. The fallen Mrs. I thought they said it was a Mr. Monkey. I thought they said it was Mr. Monkey. At around 2:15, a strong gust of wind knocked off the studio mascot's head. Ergo, when people in the trailer took a break at 2:30, the way to the studio was blocked. Blocked by Mrs. Monkey's severed head. It's actually Mr. Monkey. Yeah, yeah, it was Mr. Monkey. Edgeworth is just factually wrong about it. Somehow I feel no desire to correct him. I believe we have seen enough evidence. I would like to relieve Mr. Manella from the stand. What? It's over.
Very well. The court's opinion on this case is as follows. We have found that there were several people at the studio, 2 on the day of the murder. However, it's also clear that none of those people could have gone to Studio One. They therefore have no relation to the case. Furthermore, with regards to the photo of Steel Samurai, given the size of the costume, no one other than Mr. Powers could have worn it that day. All of that is lacking indecisive evidence, and he is the one who did it. If we had that, I'm afraid I would have find Mr. Powers guilty.
Yeah, I guess. Your Honor, the prosecution is pleased to announce that we indeed have decisive evidence. A witness.
Who is this witness, Mr. Edgeworth?
My witness saw the very moment the Seer Samurai skewered the victim. Holy fuck, man.
Order! Order! I will have order. I see. And the court will take 10-minute recess, after which we will hear your witness. Court is adjourned for recess.
Oh my goodness. That was But the fact that the bones are missing. And also like fully clean. What do we do now, Mia? Everyone in that trailer has an alibi. Yeah, I enjoy it. I enjoy it very much. I have another one, but I'm waiting for hold on. Let me switch over to it. I'm trying to get it done. There's the top of my head. Hold on. I'm trying to get this one finished up because it also is adorable and I want to customize it even further. I commissioned it. This one included. Okay, I need to adjust the camera. Camera. Okay, did that work? Yeah. But yeah, I commissioned it. This one technically not, but it was a fully customizable with the tagline on VGen as Twin Tails. It's relatively cheap if you're just in the market of starting out for a starting model. It's $150, but it's still worth it for a starting model. Despite the fact that, well, not despite the fact, I enjoy it very much. I just need to learn how to fully customize it even better. But this is the full model of my other one, of my main one. And for some reason, the toggles keep ruining it, or keep doing that weird glitch, and I don't know why. I'm sorry, Phoenix. I guess I was wrong. Mia, don't tell me you're giving up. If you give up, what hope do we have? For me, it's not the rigging that's the issue. For me, hold on. For me, it's not the rigging. For me, it is the fact that I don't know how to make thin lines. Especially with my shaky hands. The best I can do is make them extra thick. I can draw, but my problem is that it has to be thick. Don't get me wrong. I've never given up on a trial before, not while there's a chance. Only one thing became clear in your cross-examination. The people in the trailer could not have gone to Studio One. I thought there was more than that. I thought. But I was wrong. That's all there is.
What's going to happen to me? It kind of seems like everyone in that courtroom thinks I did it.
I just wish that my hands weren't shaky.
They think I'm a murderer.
Don't worry, Mr. Powers. If you're innocent, we will prove it. I guarantee it.
Part of me thought to do a SpongeBob voice when I do women, but no, I'm not going to do that to Mia.
If you are innocent, we will prove it. I guarantee it. Give it to us and be yourself. Be strong. You are the Steel Samurai, hero to the children everywhere, after all.
You, thanks.
Okay, Phoenix. This one is for the kids. Let's do it.
Wait, didn't I already do a SpongeBob-esque voice for somebody else? I think I already did that for the Mr. Payne.
The prosecution has a concern. As our witness is a grade schooler of tender years, and this is a murder case, we worry that the defense might cause unnecessary trauma with his cruel questioning.
I mean, of course, it is a child. However, this child is not exactly innocent.
I see it. However, we have no choice. Prosecution calls Cody Hackins to the stand. Your Honor, perhaps you could arrange a box for him to stand on.
Oh, right. Guard, please give him a box. One of those donut crates should do.
That was a little funny.
Will the witness state his name and grade in school?
Witness.
What? Just because you're all grown up don't mean you can push me around.
Cody, answer his question, okay?
Hey, it's you! The nice lady! I'm Cody Hackins. I'm in 2nd grade.
I get the feeling this is going to be a long, long day. I like how he immediately enjoys Cody. No, he immediately enjoys Mia.
Mr. Edgeworth, please remember that you're speaking to a child. Try to be gentle.
Witness, I mean Cody. He's having trouble with the gentle thing. He really is. My nose is getting stuffed. I think it was from all the onions I was cutting today. You were present at Global Studios on the day of the incident.
You got a problem with that?
Please tell us what you saw that day.
What, Pops? You want me to tell you in Gramps with the beard over there?
I think that's the voice I should probably do. I could not read that because it was automatically skipped.
Incidentally, photographic equipment is strictly forbidden in this court.
My apologies, Your Honor. He said he couldn't testify if he couldn't bring it. I'd like special permission if that's possible. Wait, so you were saying you had to bargain terms with a kid and you lost?
Hey, I just got this new camera. Don't really know how to use it all that good yet, but I bring it with me wherever I go.
Phoenix, I wonder if he had that camera at the day of the murder. Better make a note of it in the court.
Yeah, I'll take a note of that.
Very well, Cody. Please testify to the court about what you saw the day of the incident.
I wanted to see a Steel Samurai rehearsal just once. I found a map on the internet and went to the studio that day.
Does this mean that Wendy is scamming people with the map if it's just free online?
I went through the woods off the path so that old lady couldn't catch me. I was going for the studio. I kind of got lost on the way, though, for about 30 minutes. When I came by the studio, there was a Steel Samurai. It totally rocked right before my eyes. Out came the bad guy. Of course, the Steel Samurai took him down. Pow! If I had my camera with me, that would have been the time for a shot, I'll tell you. Anyway, I couldn't get into the studio, so I went home.
It is a broad source, however, still.
Very well, the defense may begin the cross-examination, but be gentle. Remember, you're talking to a child.
He is tougher. He doesn't need to. I don't need to be gentle with him. I don't want to be gentle with him. My goodness, he's rude. Let's see. Once he is found the map on the internet. Yeah. I'm pressing off the path.
Yeah, you know how the studios are in the valley there? If you go off the path a little, there's woods that's where I was. I see. Anyhow.
I was going from the studio. Kind of got lost on the way for about 30 minutes. When I came out by the studio, there was a Steel Samurai.
Hold it!
Yeah, the Steel Samurai.
Yeah, he was standing by the studio gate. Looked like he was about to think of...
Excuse me.
It looks like he was thinking about something before going in. Then he opened up the gate and went inside.
I see. What then? Out came the bad guy.
Hold it!
Wait a second.
Well, he kind of didn't move, not a bit, like he was dead. I guess he's a real pro. What a great actor.
Yes, I suppose he was. Wait. Because I can't make my voice that high unless I'm doing SpongeBob.
Because I can only do this voice.
And I'm trying to make that raspy voice while also doing SpongeBob in a way, but it's not coming out right.
But if you want to complain about my voices, then you have to talk it with my manager, Valentino.
Probably. And the funny part is I don't have to rub my throat the way he does when he does the laugh. I can if I want to, but I don't have to. But it just sounds better if I do rub my throat. I'm gonna say that. If you have your camera, yeah, if it changes the testimony here, I'm going to present the camera here. You mean you weren't carrying your camera then?
No, I wasn't. It's not like I'd had it all the time.
Really? I guess seeing the killing freaked him out. And he went home. Yeah, there was a contradiction. I think that he said that he always captures the finishing blows. Yeah. Yeah,
You know who else can do a Muscle Man impression? My mom!
I don't know much about the regular show. I still need to watch that. But I do know about that joke.
Phoenix, remember, he's a child. Use gentle words, but be firm.
Okay, it didn't let me expand on that. But maybe...
My mom!
I forgot who Skips was. Okay, I'm not seeing anything wrong, but I'm seeing something hilarious with this part right here. It freaking looks like the goddamn clown. Oh, that Skips. Okay. It looks like the goddamn clown from Cyanide and Happiness. Hold on, let me pull up a picture. Hold on, hold on. It looks like the freaking clown from Cyanide and Happiness. God damn it, I don't want to save it as a WebP. I freaking hate... Ugh. Now? No. Okay, I'm just gonna do it like this. This one? No, it's not this one. This one? No. This one? Yes. Let me... I can't unsee it. I literally can't unsee it. Hold on. Yeah. There's the nose, the smile, the eyes. I legitimately can't unsee that freaking face right here. I am not going to unsee that now. Holy frick, I'm not going to be unseeing that anymore. Let's see. Okay, presented to you. Okay, good call. Cody, what you just said seems a little strange. Didn't you say before that you always bring your digital camera wherever you go? You were quite clear about that.
Huh?
I don't mind art style if it's unique. But if it's too gross, I'm not even gonna consider it. I.e. which one was it? The one that had math in the title, I think. With that bipedal, ugly ass dog with the sideways mouth. What was it? What was it? Problem Solvers, that's right. It was called Problem Solvers. Yeah, Problem Solvers. I wouldn't. I see the art style for that. I am okay. Have a good day. I am not going to watch Problem Solvers. It looks way too ugly for me. Cody, you shouldn't lie here. You understand that, right?
Mr. Wright, a word with you. Was I putting the pressure on too much? What is this digital camera contraption you're talking about?
It's a digital camera, Your Honor. It's kind of a new sort of camera. How do I explain that?
I see.
Anyway, Cody, I can't believe you wouldn't bring your camera on a trip to the studio. You did bring it, didn't you? Mr. Wright, how cruel you are to terrorize a poor child so. I don't care if he is a child or a prosecuting attorney. No one should lie in court. What do you mean, or prosecuting attorney? Well, Cody,
What? Yeah, so I had my camera. So what? You got a problem with that?
So you did have the camera, or did you use this camera?
What? Why would I use it? I was too busy watching.
Very well. Please testify to the court about what you were busy watching.
I know exactly what he was watching.
Yes, I had my camera with me. But I was glued to the action. I couldn't take my eyes off of it. The Steel Samurai, he goes for the bad guy. Wham! Then the bad guy stopped moving. He's so strong, the Steel Samurai rules.
Do I present the... Do I present the glory thing?
Ah, is that all? Well, that was brief. Mr. Wright, your cross-examination.
Yeah, I had my camera with me, but I was glued to the action. I couldn't take my eyes off of it. Steel Samurai, he goes for the wham. Okay, I'm gonna press all of them. So why didn't you use it? He's getting to that. Relax and listen.
I didn't use it because I was too busy watching the real thing. But I was glued to the action. I couldn't take my eyes off it.
So you were watching the Steel Samurai. Did you watch the whole fight?
Yeah, of course.
You didn't turn away, not even once.
No.
God fucking damn it, what the hell am I doing? Okay, then tell us exactly what happened.
Yeah, I'm getting to that.
Hold it.
So the bad guy attacked him first.
Yeah.
What sort of person was this bad guy?
I told you, a person. He was a person.
How was he dressed?
I kind of don't remember. I was too busy watching the Steel Samurai.
I see it. What happened next?
Then the bad guy stopped moving.
Hold it.
Why?
Huh? What do you mean, why?
Why wasn't the bad guy moving?
Well, because the Steel Samurai brought him to justice.
And how exactly? Yeah, how did he do it?
How did he do it? With the samurai kick and the samurai punch. Samurai chop, samurai slap. Something like that.
He's still being vague about this. Yes, he is.
What? Don't give me that look, Pops.
Cody,
What?
something's bothering me. Before you said that you couldn't take your eyes off the action.
Yeah, so what?
Yet you missed the most important part.
Objection.
What is the meaning of this? The witness has stated he saw it quite clearly.
Objection.
You know as well as I do that he's being vague. Tell me what kind of murderer uses a samurai slap? My point is this. Cody, you may have seen some of the Steel Samurai's fights, but you missed the most important parts, the killing blow. Oh, is this where I present the glory thing?
Mr. Wright, how could this be? Can you explain how he might have missed something in the fight?
That's the thing.
Phoenix, I believe you're on the right track with this. Why didn't Cody see the climax of the fight? I know you can figure this out.
Mr. Wright, your answer. We have ascertained that this young boy is a great fan of the Steel Samurai. Why wouldn't he watch the climax of the fight?
He missed the climax of the fight because he was looking at something else. Probably.
Something else?
Mr. Wright, explain yourself. What could possibly distract this boy from seeing his idol, the Steel Samurai, fight? What do you claim he was looking at? Oof, come on, think of something.
Mr. Wright, please refrain from making baseless claims.
Yes, sorry, Your Honor. Maybe it's this. Because he couldn't watch it. How could he calmly watch a murder taking place at his age? Just a moment, please. One thing has to become quite clear in the boy's testimony. He did not believe he was witnessing a murder. He was watching the Steel Samurai fight like on TV. The more real the fights, the more he would have watched.
I have to agree with Metroid. Well, Mr. Wright, do you have another explanation?
Yeah, fine. Your Honor, I have it.
Evidence?
Yes, Your Honor.
Why did Cody look away from that
Fight.
Take that.
He was fiddling with the camera. Yeah.
What's that, the camera?
That's what I was trying to go for with the first one. The witness stated that he recently received this camera.
Yes, I'm aware of that.
He wasn't entirely familiar with its operation.
I'm aware of that too. Ah!
Correct. Why would Cody be looking somewhere else at the critical moment? Because he was looking at his camera. He was trying to take a picture.
Hey!
Bullseye.
What's your problem, Pops? You got a thing for picking on little kids?
Pressing not picking. Good job, Phoenix. Cody is lying clearly. Smart of you to realize there was no way he could just stand there watching his hero and not take a picture. Right. Cody, there's only one reason why you wouldn't have looked away from the fight, and that was because you wanted to take a picture. But having just received your camera, You weren't used to using it yet. So you missed the climax of the fight, correct?
Yeah.
Well, Phoenix, I bet you anything else. He's hiding more than that. Have him testify again. Right, yeah, she does mean business, god damn. The defense would like to request Cody Hackins testify once more.
Very well, Cody. Would you please tell us about your camera and about why you didn't take a picture of the fight?
Welcome to the real world, kid. Yeah.
Delicious water.
Yeah, you're right, Pops. The Steel Samurai had just escaped from the clutches of the villain. So I held up my camera to take a picture, but the lens wouldn't open in time, so I missed it. That's all that happened.
Anything strange to that testimony?
I'm not sure, but I'd like to proceed with the cross-examination anyway. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, you're right, Pops. Okay. Pops?
Yeah, I called you Pops, you spiky-haired geezer.
Geezer? I'm Mr. Edgeworth, and I guess I'm the...
Okay, off with the kid gloves. Testify, witness, testify. Okay. Alright, press here. So you did see the beginning of the fight.
Yeah.
Did you notice anything unusual?
I guess the Steel Samurai was moving a little strange.
Moving strangely?
So I held up my camera to take a picture.
Why couldn't you take a picture?
My new camera has too many buttons and I couldn't figure it out. I tried to take a picture, I really tried.
When the lens opened, what did you see?
Well, a person on the ground and the Steel Samurai.
That's all?
Yeah, I told you I didn't take a picture.
I would have... Once I got the lens open. Did you really not take a picture? Not even... I'm gonna press him harder, yeah. No, he definitely would have taken a picture. There's got to be something here I can use. Cody! Listen up, Cody Hackins. I know exactly what happened that day. You took a picture.
Hey!
Bullseye?
How did you know?
Oh! I see through all your lies, Cody Hackins. It's one of my pals. Wow. This feels great.
Yeah, I took a picture.
Perhaps you could change your testimony to reflect this, Cody.
I took a few shots, but it was too late, so I erased them. Objection!
Yeah. Why would he erase them? If all the glory shots were of the finishing blow. Cody.
What? Man, every time you say Cody, you follow it with something bad.
I just wanted to say thank you for giving me this the other day.
Huh? Oh, right.
It was you... It was... What was it you told me then?
I go to every live performance. I always take a picture when the Steel Samurai lands the final blow. Wazam!
So stupid.
I got them all. I've never missed one. A perfect collection.
Cody, did you really get a picture of the Steel Samurai standing victorious over his foe? If you did, I find it hard to believe that you would just erase it. Wouldn't you keep it for your album? Bum, 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 bum.
Mr. Wright, what exactly is this album?
It's called The Path to Glory. It's a collection of pictures of the Steel Samurai, all taken by Cody Haggett. He claims it's a perfect collection of every battle the Steel Samurai has won.
I see.
Don't you find this very odd, Your Honor? Among all his pictures of the Steel Samurai, none were taken that day.
Order! Mr. Wright, have you an explanation? If the Steel Samurai had just defeated his adversary, I certainly would expect to see a picture of it in this album.
Exactly my point, Your Honor. No, wait, no way. Phoenix, I think we finally discovered the truth. And what a truth it is. Mia, are we sure about this? Did he actually? Yes, pretty sure what you're thinking is right. Tell him, Phoenix. Tell him what the truth is.
Mr. Wright, please explain to the court what is going on here. Why was there no picture of the album from the day of the murder? Why would the boy have erased the pictures he took?
Yeah, I agree with that option. It just seems like something he would do for that reason. I can think of only one reason, Your Honor. The Steel Samurai didn't win. That's why Cody deleted those photos.
You mean the Steel Samurai lost?
Well, Cody, I'm right, aren't I? Tell the truth. The bad guy defeated the Steel Samurai.
No way! No! It's impossible. The Steel Samurai never loses. He never loses to anyone. Never!
Your Honor, the witness has revealed everything with his words. There was a reason why he lied and told us he didn't take a picture. The same reason he erased his precious photos. For Cody, it was inconceivable that the Steel Samurai could be defeated. However, Cody witnessed the impossible. He saw the Steel Samurai lose. Yet to admit what he saw would destroy everything he believed in. That's why he lied and said the Steel Samurai won. He couldn't handle the truth. Probably not. Actually, absolutely not.
Order! I will have order. Witness, Cody, is this true? What did you see? Tell the court what you saw.
I'm not doing that scream now. Absolutely not. Cody, that day you saw the Steel Samurai lose a fight, right?
Okay. You're right. The Steel Samurai fell down. Then he didn't move.
Poor Cody. I feel bad for him. Although I'm hoping that after this chapter, I don't have to do that goddamn voice.
Order! Order! Order!
What kind of stunt are you trying to pull, Knight? The Steel Samurai was the murderer, not the victim. Yet according to your witness's testimony, the Steel Samurai was the one who fell.
Mr. Wright, what's going on?
Apparently, we have all made a serious error.
An error?
What's all this all about? If you understand what really happened, it's quite simple. At the end of the fight, the Steel Samurai fell to the ground and lay still. In other words, the Steel Samurai was not the killer, he was the victim. Oh, yeah. Don't you see? Jackhammer was the Steel Samurai. Oh. What a twist.
Order! 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 So the Steel Samurai in this photograph. You're saying the man in this costume was the victim, Mr. Jackhammer?
That's what I'm saying, Your Honor. Jackhammer was present at the action scene run-through that morning. Thus, he obviously knew about Will Powers' footprint.
But wait! Hadn't Mr. Hammer gone to Studio 1 already?
That's what everyone thought. But remember what Mrs. Old Bag said in her testimony?
On the day of the murder, I arrived at the guard station at 1 p.m. Did I see poor Hammer, old Hammer? No. He'd already gone to the studio before I got back to the guard station.
Yeah, that's what I made her voice. Mr. Jackhammer left the employee area after lunch. However, no one saw him going to Studio 1. Nor was there a picture of him. He waited for Mr. Powers to take a nap in his dressing room. Then he snuck into the dressing room and stole the Steel Samurai costume.
But why would he do? Why would the victim do something?
I don't know. I get it.
I thought that the Steel Samurai was moving strange, so it was a different person inside the suit. Pops!
What?
Actually, there was one piece of data I saved.
Data?
Yeah, a photo on my digital camera.
What? Show us, quick!
No way, man, not if you're gonna look at me like that.
Now,
Here, this is it.
Oh. That's Studio 2. That's a big 2 up there. Okay, so Jackhammer went to Studio 2 dressed as the Steel Samurai. Oh yeah, that's why it's bent. That's why the fencing is bent there. I'm just now remembering that there was a bent piece of fence over by Studio 2.
looking at this, it's still hard to say. I'm afraid that it could be anyone in that costume. Your opinion, Mr. Wright?
I agree, Your Honor. This isn't decisive evidence.
I'm sorry, this doesn't look like it's proof we need. I'll give it back.
Wait, Phoenix. Mia, what? Look at the photo once more. That's it, Phoenix. That photo is all the evidence you'll need to win this trial. What? Your Honor, may I see that photo once more, please?
Certainly, I don't see why not.
Phoenix, show him. There's a glaring decisive inconsistency with the facts as we know in the photo. Yeah, it's that big 2 up there. Your Honor, look at this!
I see a gate?
Might I draw your attention to the number on that gate?
The number? Ah, yes. Well, it's hard to see, but it looks like a 2.
Clearly not 1, Your Honor. Correct. Ugh. I believe Mr. Edgeworth see what I'm getting at. But that's impossible!
Hey, what's this all about? Please explain so that I might be shocked along with the rest of the court.
I'll use the studio guide map. The body was found here in Studio 1. However, what do we see in this photo taken at the time of the murder? It does not say 1 on that gate, that gate in the studio. Your Honor, here is the true scene of the crime. It took place here. That means it. Wow.
Okay, it could be one of them.
Here at Studio 2. I love this. I love this music. I'm gonna vibe for a couple minutes, for a minute. I did find out that on YouTube, the soundtrack for this is called Pursuit, I think, or Objection. I forgot which.
I see, that would explain the 2 on the gate in the photo.
Your Honor, I find it very significant that the murder took place in Studio 2. Excuse me. Studio 2 is no longer being used for filming.
I see, and this is significant. Why?
Good question. I really should think of these things more.
Would you like to take another stab?
Stabbing away, Your Honor. As you may recall, there is a trailer in Studio 2. Now on that day, a meeting was held at the very trailer. There was a break in the meeting corresponding to the time of death. Oh. During that break, yes. During that break, Mr. Sal Manella and Miss D. Vasquez were eating steak. They were at the scene of the crime. The path to the trailer was blocked.
So we have heard.
The path to was blocked at 2:15. In other words, the victim went to studio before that time.
Yes, I suppose that would be the case.
Remember Mr. Salmonella's testimony. Allow me to remind the court. He said no one in the trailer was guilty because they could not have gone to Studio 1. Yet in actuality, the reverse was true. Only someone in the trailer could have committed this murder. They were the only ones with access to the scene of the crime. Studio 2, yes.
Order! Order!
The defense makes the following claims. The scene of the crime was the Studio 2. The person that security guard Miss Old Bag saw was the victim, Miss Jack Hammer. Mr. Hammer, for some reason, stole Steel Samurai costume. Then he went to Studio 2. This is madness! Jack Hammer is the victim. The victim! Why would he steal a Steel Samurai costume? Are you suggesting he did so to cover up the details of his own murder? Actually, no. I think it's to get by the goddamn camera. Because the camera only goes off when people go by it. Or do you have proof? Give me proof that victim Jackhammer stole the costume.
You do?
You do, Mr. Wright? Now that they're so surprised, suddenly I'm much less confident. Here's my proof that Jackhammer stole. Wait, no, that can't be right. That has to be the proof. No, isn't this? This one? No. This is it.
An empty medicine bottle?
I found this on the table of the employee area. The same table where Mr. Hammer and Mr. Powers ate. The label reads sleeping pills.
Sleeping pills?
The defendant, Mr. Powers, spent the entire afternoon sleeping. He was drugged by Mr. Hammer. Oh.
Wait a moment. That bottle does raise some suspicion, yes. But there's no proof that Mr. Hammer used it.
Your Honor, I have an idea.
An idea? Very well, let's hear it.
I want to check this bottle for fingerprints. If my claim is true, Mr. Hammer's fingerprints should show up on this bottle. Actually, yes, that is true.
I suppose you're right, very well. The court will take possession of this bottle.
Yep, empty bottle given to the judge. Perfect.
This court will suspend proceedings on this current trial for today. Cody Hacken's testimony has revealed new possibilities in this case. In fact, things may have happened very differently than we previously thought.
I cannot stop smelling jalapenos for some reason. Probably because of how strong they are at my new job. My God, are they strong?
The Steel Samurai seen by Miss Old Bag may have been the victim Jackhammer. The scene of the crime was not Studio 1, but Studio 2. And those in the trailer did have time to commit murder. Mr. Wright?
Yes, Your Honor?
Your homework is to find the answer to the following question. Why would Mr. Hammer steal the Steel Samurai costume? Also, who killed him and why? Find the answers for me tomorrow.
That's a lot of homework.
Mr. Edgeworth, you will need to reconsider your stance in this case. Above all, you'll need to reconsider your suspicion of Mr. Will Powers.
As you'll say, Your Honor.
This trial will be extended until tomorrow. This is the last extension.
Oh, so we have to find the verdict the next day. Okay. Let's find all the evidence I can. That was a close one, it really was. We were saved by hair, but that's all that counts. I thought seriously about going home about 3 times during the trial. Oh my goodness. Me too.
Really? You both seem so confident.
Maybe I should take up an career in acting. I was ready to pronounce you dead about 3 times back there. Me
Dead?
Of course we're kidding.
Are you sure?
I wasn't kidding. Now, Mr. Powers, we have to go make our final investigation. But I promise you, we'll find the true killer by tomorrow's trial.
Right, thanks.
So, a thing to note. My best guess is based on the testimony that Old Bag had said. She said that he used to be making Mad Bag, and then he started working for Peanuts. Meaning he took villain roles out of nowhere. And let's see. He probably meant to do the finish off Dee Vasquez because she's in control of the entire network. If not her, then the director. Unless it's the producers. No, not the producers, because she is one. Unless he wanted to go for the big wigs, so to speak. But let's go on. That was a close one, huh, Mia? Really? Too bad. I'm sorry I missed it. Oh, Maya's back. So, what happened? Well, I think I've got a pretty good idea who did it. Now all I need is a motive and proof. Wow, good going, Nick. Under that initial trial system, tomorrow is the last day we have. It is. Initial trial? What about? What's that? The new court system May introduced 2 or 3 years ago. They had so many cases in the system, they decided to speed the whole process up. So under that system, trials have to end in 3 days? Sorry and excuse me, goddamn. Yeah, pretty much. Well, we've no time to waste. Exactly. Let's move to the studio main gate. The old windbag sure is quiet today. You know, this place is really peaceful like this. Nick, I think her guard's down. Yeah? I bet we could even eat those donuts in the guard station if we wanted. You eat, you die. Woo, she's alive! I was wondering about Dee Vasquez, the producer.
Oh, the studio bigwigs love her.
Wait, what did I...
So she always gets her way.
She seems bitter. Do you not like the producer?
Look, the studio people don't want me talking about her, so sorry.
Can I ask you about Salmonella, the director?
Sal, he's soft, a pushover, does whatever Vasquez tells him to. She treats him like dirt, but I think he likes it.
So basically a simp. Why would anybody like to be treated like dirt? That doesn't make any sense, does it, Nick? No, it doesn't, Maya. Not Mr. Hammond.
Yeah! I heard about what you said today, cheeky whippersnapper. Poor old Hammer. You drag his star down from the sky and stomp on it. Calling him a criminal, a thief. I won't forget this.
Uh-oh, she's really pissed this time.
You listen to me, whippersnapper. My poor old jackhammer would never do such a thing. Why would he steal Powers' costume so he could sneak by me? He would never stoop so low. It's impossible.
Okay. We're moving into Studio 1. Think back, Nick. To the day of the murder, Mr. Hammer put on the Steel Samurai costume. Then he left from here to go to Studio 2, right? But why? I wonder if someone called him Like the director or the producer? No. Hey Nick, it's Vasquez. Hello? Hello. Maya, you should at least try to be polite. I'm watching the clouds. That's all she had to say, apparently. Okay, let's see if this does anything now. There's some flowers over here. So pretty. Don't get too close. That fence looks staged. Okay. So apparently I still can't use that as evidence. Okay. Incinerator, apparently they just put this one in. Already covered in soot. Might not be much. Or moving in, kept in pretty good shape. Looks like. Well, I'm sure if I had a license. Nick, you don't have a driver's license. But look, I have this. Why are you showing me your attorney's badge, Nick? Well, I'm not seeing anything. No. No, not this. Not this. Wasn't the assistant cleaning up yesterday? Funny, it still seems pretty messy in here. I guess she was still on a high from getting that rare card she needed. Probably. This is where they have that meeting. There are documents and papers scattered around. Looks like they got some figures on how much is so much on the sets. Yeah. No clues here. Okay, so there's nothing here. Wait a second. Garbage, nothing in here. That could be a clue. Just some papers and cups and crumpled documents. Okay. This is where Salmonella and Dubascus ate. There's nothing left on the place. Hey, so they ate T-bone steaks too. Something's wrong? I don't know, I'm getting some funny feeling. Something about this just feels odd, you know? I can't say that I do. Okay. Mr. Monkey. Studio 2 down that way. Studio 2 is the real scene of the crime. How did you figure that out again? Well, actually, it's a long story. I'll tell you another time. Yeah. Studio 1. Studio main gate. What about the employee area? I guess they're not filming today either. I did want to see them filming just one time. The trial will be over and done by tomorrow. You can come see them film later. I guess. This is where you found that bottle of sleeping pills, right? Uh-huh. Wonder if there are any other clues on it.
No, don't touch it. No, don't touch it. Oh, sorry, pal. Didn't mean to frighten you.
I mean, I also had a heart attack.
I guess it can be a little dramatic at times. I suppose it's the actor in me.
Dramatique indeed.
Anyway, I'm here to examine the plate on that table.
Wait, are you looking for sleeping pills?
Yeah, pal. Traces there.
Bum, boom, boom. The remains of the employee's lunch are scattered around everyone's proper socks. Place mine as a steak. So you're looking for traces of the sleeping pills, Hal?
For a thorough examination, I gotta take the plate back to the precinct, but I have the capabilities to make a cursory examination right here. Our science guy gave me some testing solution. This reacts to the sleeping pills, see? If there's traces, it'll change color.
Wow, neat. Well, Detective Gumshoes, what are you waiting for?
Now, everything in due time, pal. Well, the testing solution on a plate changed color, alright.
So the food on this plate had been laced with sleeping pills.
Looks like it.
Okay. How goes your investigation?
To tell the truth, it's a real mess, pal. Some people think we should pursue the case we already have against Powers. Some people think we should switch suspects.
What do you mean, Detective Gumshoes? Gumshoe, not gumshoes.
Well, pal, I hate to admit it, but I'm not sure I buy the case against Mr. Powers anymore. I feel kind of bad for Mr. Edgeworth, though.
How is Edgeworth doing, anyway?
Mr. Edgeworth is out of control. He was in the waiting room and he crushed his paper cup with hot coffee in it. Talk about burns, pal.
Wow, the fury of Edgeworth. Yeah, crushing paper cups. Cups? Bottles? Say, whatever happened with that empty bottle?
Oh, the bottle of sleeping pills? Well, I got some good news for you about that. They found the victim's jackhammer's prints on the bottle.
So that means...
Yep, sounds like the ones who put Powers to sleep was none other than the victim.
So I was right. Sleeping pill bottle added to the court record. Okay. Anything else I could find in here? Empty dressing is kind of lonely. I'm sure Mr. Powers will be back soon. He'll be fine. Yeah. What is in here? Looks like someone is sleeping here. Yeah. Wait, what? There's a box of snacks on the table. They must give these to the employees. It's completely empty. I can feel Maya's eyes burning into the back of my neck. Okay. Alright, move. Employee area. Studio main gate. Okay. All right. Miss Oldbag, what do you think of this?
Think? I'm not in the mood for thinking, thank you very much.
What about this? Miss Oldbag, what do you think of this? Think I'm not in the mood for thinking very much. Okay. Maybe we talk to Powers. Yeah.
Mr. Wright, you did very well again today. Thank you.
Oh, thanks. Could you not look like you're about to burst into tears? Wow, Nick, you must have really wowed him there. And could you wipe that grin off your face? Hey, WP, only 1 day left. Let's make it count.
Yes, though there's not really anything I can do to help.
I'm not really sure what I can do either. Please, this is no laughing matter.
Excuse me. Thank you for showing me whatever this is. I wish I could think of some way for you to, sorry.
Could you tell me more about them?
Oh, the producer? She's well respected in the industry. They say she's a genius.
A genius?
She's been at Global Studios for 5 years now, right or wrong. Nobody dare tells her differently these days.
Why is that?
Ever since she came on board, we've done nothing but hits. Global Studios was on the knees, but she picked it up and made it shine. Oh,
And what?
nothing, forget it. I've only heard rumors anyhow.
Can you tell me anything about Mr. Manila?
Oh, he's used to be a minor straight to the video director, but something in his work caught Vasquez's eyes. She brought the Steel Samurai idea to him. Now everyone knows the name Sal Manila. I hear it's pretty much at her beck and call, though.
Bam, bam.
Whenever she says jump, he asks how high and all that.
I can imagine him being at her beck and call, though. I can't imagine him jumping. Alright, what about Mr. Hammer? I was wondering about Mr. Hammer. He was a big star back in the day, huh? But then he just dropped off the face of the earth.
Oh, yeah, you're right. In fact, he was my role model when I started in this business, but he just stopped taking on big roles. That's when he began appearing in little productions at Global.
How could he do that?
Hold on. I have to tie my hair back. Oof. I was really looking forward to the sequel to Samurai in the Summer.
He just gave up being a star 5 years ago. Actually, now that I think about it, that was right when Miss Vasquez came to Global.
5 years ago? Can you show me? Sorry. Okay. Maybe now I can present it to her? No. She's not even looking. Oh, hey, you look. Why are you showing that to me, Nick? What about this? Oh, yeah, hold on. I also need to move my dry clothes to the hamper and then my towels to the dryer. It will take a couple of seconds. One moment.
Alright, I'm back. Shh. Perhaps you didn't hear me. I'm watching the clouds. I'm not interested in talking to you. Just something, Nick. She's really ticking me off. Oh dear. Mr. Powers wasn't the killer. You don't have to cancel Steel Samurai. I think I'm tired of Steel Samurai. You did it. Nick, she did it. She's the killer. Me, my blood speaks to me. I know it. I know it. Honestly, I don't think that she's technically lying. I was wondering if you could tell me about Mr. Mandela. If we must talk about that man, perhaps you could talk about it in the trailer by yourselves. Can I examine this now? Huh. Maybe I do move to... Does this do anything yet?
What's that? I've never seen these Steel Samurais in my life.
These are the Steel Samurais that appear at live shows. A fanboy collected all these pictures himself.
Seeing things like this really makes me think. I mean so much to these kids, you know?
Is it heavy, that spear?
It's pretty hefty, yeah. I don't think an average person will be able to swing it around effectively.
And that's the spear that broke or something during the morning of the run-through.
Oh yes, I gooped on a round cake, you see. I broke the spear. The security lady fixed it for me right away, though.
With duct tape, we heard.
Is that really Jack Hammer inside that suit?
He's the only one who could have been.
But why would he?
Yeah, why? You're the medium. Why don't you summon up Mr. Hammer and Spirit and Satscom himself? Give me about 3 more years. Look at us, the 2 novices. I don't get it, Maya. Why would Mr. Hammer steal the Steel Samurai's costume? What? You mean Mr. Hammer was wearing the costume? I didn't read this dialogue, did I? I just laughed. But Mr. Hammer was the victim, Nick. Why would he go through the trouble of stealing it? That's what we have to find out. What happened with the director's testimony? Well, it's pretty clear that the producer and the director were both in the trailer. Which means that the killer has to be one of them. Really? Why? Because the real scene of the crime was Studio 2. Wait, where's my thing? Okay. Yeah, I can't find it. Because the real scene of the crime was Studio 2, where Studio was. What? What? Was Maya always this excited? Maybe.
Well, have you noticed anything that might help us? I can't see what's going on when Mia's here. So no, I haven't noticed anything. Right. Maybe she'll go talk to Wind Powers, right? Anything different? Yeah. Is this the same dialogue? Whoa! Okay, that was a big one.
It's looking like Miss Will Pugs was drugged. I'm going to go back to the precinct to do some more detailed tests. Now, don't go telling anyone this, pal, but I was kind of impressed in today's trial, too. Most lawyers would have given up after that director's testimony. I think if it'd been anyone but you up there, Powers would have been done for by now. Oh, that? Talk about embarrassing, pal. I can't believe I missed that on my first sweep for evidence. I don't know how I can apologize to Mr. Edwards.
It must be rough being a detective with all that responsibility.
Oh.
This one? Nothing. Do I present something to you? No. Yeah. Ha. I have to be missing something. Oh, she's here. What are you doing here? Oh, I was just cleaning up the dressing room. I guess WP won't be using it anymore, so... What? Why? WP's innocent. Yes, and I'm really grateful for all you've done. But this week is the last episode of Steel Samurai. What? No! Do I present to you the drugs? I was wondering if I could ask you about Mr. Hammer. Yes, on the day of the murder, he went to Studio 2. Huh? I thought he went to Studio 1. He stole the samurai costume, too. What? Why would Mr. Hammer do something like that? Oh, I guess that rumor must be true then. The rumor? Yeah, Miss Vasquez had... That producer had some kind of hold on the Hammer. She had some dirt on him. He'd do anything she said, apparently. Some dirt? What dirt? Dirt, you know, bad stuff. I know what dirt means. About 5 years ago, they were filming a movie starring with Hammer. They were using a new studio, Studio 2. Some sort of accident happened during filming. After that, they never used Studio 2 again. They left the film set the way it was, too. Film set? What's that trailer part of the film? I know it's a shock, but nothing can be done to save it now. Whoever really did kill Mr. Hammer also signed the Steel Samurai's death warrant. No, no. Also, I hear that Global Studios is going to change their programming. They're not going to make kids shows anymore. What? Why? I don't know. It's sad, but that's what the studios decided. Why aren't they going to make the kids shows anymore? Studios bigwigs don't want the Steel Samurai around anymore. They want to forget all this happened. They want it quiet, you understand? How can they just do that? What about all the kids who love the Steel Samurai? It's okay, I'm sure the kids will be fine. Excuse me. Woo! My dear God. No, that can't be true. If the program just ends, they'll be heartbroken, that's for sure. Nick, do something. Yeah, I think evidence rather than worse is what's called for here. Here, take a look at this. And this is, a fan collected all these photographs. The kids love the Steel Samurais. This show shouldn't be cancelled just so some adults can save face. I think you would understand that better than anyone. You're right. Okay. But what can I do? Well, for starters, you can tell me something. Tell me what it is that Global Studios is so intent on hiding. Tell me about this accident 5 years ago. Okay. 5 years ago, please. Can you tell us what happened 5 years ago? Well, I can tell you from what I've heard. Apparently 5 years ago, someone died and it was Hammer's fault. Someone died? It was an accident, of course. Anyway, the producer, Miss Vasquez, managed to hush it up. And that's the dirt she had on Mr. Hammer. And that's why Mr. Hammer would do anything Miss Vasquez asked him to do. Oh. But it was an accident, right? Why didn't they just make it public? Well, you know, Mr. Hammer was a big star back then. They were afraid about what would happen to his career if word got out. I see. You know who knows more about this? Miss Old Bag. She was here at the studio back then, you know. Thanks. Well, try asking. Oh. She probably would know, yeah. If she'll talk. Yeah, that's a big if.
What? You're still slinking around? If you like the place so much, why don't you take over for me?
The old windbag doesn't look so good.
Everybody's doing their darndest to forget Hammer. Who do they think made Global Studios what it is today? Hammer! It's all due to Hammer.
She's starting to froth at the mouth, Nick. Maybe we should keep a safe distance. I wanted to ask you about 5 years ago.
Who told? Who did you hear that from? Huh? Nichols!
Nichols? Nichols. Nick, Penny, Nichols. That assistant we talked to. Oh, right. Anyway, we heard about that accident. It was during the filming with Jackhammer. He killed a man, didn't he?
Whippersnappers! Dredging up dirt on someone's past like that, and the recently departed no less. I suppose you think this is fun.
No, I'm just doing my job to protect Mr. Powers.
And you claim that Hammer stole Powers' costume. You expect me to believe that rubbish? Or do you have some kind of proof?
I'm sorry, Miss Oldbag, but I do have proof. I can prove that Miss... Oh, this is where I presented. Okay. Here's my proof.
What's a little empty bottle supposed to prove?
It's a bottle of sleeping pills with Mr. Hammer's fingerprints all over it.
What does that prove? I'm sure old Hammer had some sleepless nights. Where's the proof that?
Right here. Mr. Powers ate a T-bone steak for lunch, correct?
Well, yes, so?
This is the plate that he used to eat that steak. There are traces of sleeping pill powder on the plate.
I see. Poor Hammer. You did wrong, Hammer. Rest your soul.
Oh, she finally calmed down. In a tragic, ironic way.
Okay, you win. I'll talk. I'm tired, see? Tired of holding it all in.
This old bag.
You're right. 5 years ago, there was an accident. A fatal accident. What's worse, a paparazzi took a photo of it. That photo, well, it caused quite a stir. And guess who made it all better? Vasquez. She has ties to the mafia. She silenced that paparazzi. That was the beginning. After that, she became a force to be reckoned with here at the studio.
I see.
But you have to understand, poor old Hammer never meant any harm to anyone.
This old bag.
Hold on a minute.
Poor Miss Old Bag. Yeah, seriously.
Here, take this.
A photograph? Oh, yeah, there it is. There it is. Wait a second. This is the picture. Is this the trailer in Studio 2? Hammer was supposed to fight with a bad guy at the
Top of those stairs. He pushed the other actor and the man fell into the flower box fence.
But how did you get this?
It was a long time ago. I don't feel much like talking about it. Where's it?
Okay, now we can talk to Vasquez. But first, can I use this evidence? Because of the fact that it is sharp. Guess not. Okay. She's not even looking at it. Where? What? Where did you get that? Well, old bag. Old? She means the security lady, Miss Old Bag, Nick. Right. Anyway, Miss Vasquez, you hid this incident from the press, didn't you? And you used it to control Mr. Hammer. The winds. Huh? It's gotten stronger, don't you think? The winds. Your conversation interests me. Let's talk about it more inside that trailer. Nick, she went inside the trailer. You came. Well then, what was that we were talking about? Why is she so eager to talk all of a sudden? Miss Vasquez, you were using that accident. You were blackmailing Mr. Hammer, so you can control him, weren't you? Oh. Okay. That's why he was doing a kids show for petty change. So I'm a blackmailer now? Well, that's what it was, wasn't it? I mean, sure it was an accident, but you used it to drag Mr. Hammer down from his rightful place as a star. Oh, I haven't pulled anyone down from anywhere. Mr. Hammer's career went sour of its own accord. But you were the cause. You pressured him. And to think it was just an accident. Excuse me, what is this all about? You keep saying accident, accident. How are you so sure? What do you mean? Must I spell everything out for you? Think, what would it have been if it wasn't an accident? No. No way! You mean Mr. Hammer did it on purpose? That's what I meant. That's what I mean. Where's your proof? Can you prove it? Just think. Would he have let me run his life for 5 years over a mere accident? And I ran him hard, believe you me. But the security lady said it was an accident. Oh, well, she was a very big fan of Hammer, you see. She jumped on the reporter who brought that photo to the studio. She wrenched it out of his hands, gave him a few bruises, too. So that's why she had the photo. Yeah. She's an old fool. Of course, all the reporter would need is the negatives. He could have made a copy, but he didn't. The only copy of that photo is the one you hold. Give it to me, now. What? This is valuable evidence. Boys! Where did they come from? Who are they? Professionals. They're good at erasing various things. What do you think? Would you like to be erased? What? Your trial ends tomorrow. How unfortunate. It's a shame you'll have to miss it. Tell me why. Why do you want this photograph so badly? This is Mr. Hammer's dirt, no? Why should D. Vasquez care about it at all? I'm sure you'll have plenty of time to think about it where you're going. So long, friends. Boys, erase now. No!
Hold it right there! I heard everything, pal. D. Vasquez, you're coming down to the precinct with me now.
Not bad. Very well, it appears this contest will be decided tomorrow in the court. I shall be looking forward to it. Okay. He showed up right in time, yeah.
You okay, pal? Sorry I was a little late with my entrance. Don't have any chances on practice that sort of thing.
Jackson Gumshoe. Thank you. Yeah, I bet. She wanted to erase us.
Huh? Don't mention it, pal. You're just doing my job.
Jackson Gumshoe?
Sorry, it's just I've wanted to say that line ever since I became a detective. Okay, I've got one more job to do today. I'm sure we'll run into each other again soon.
Well, Nick, it looks like we're getting close to the bottom of this. And who's at the bottom? D. Vasquez. That is a good... Yeah, that's true. Okay, I'm starting to see the picture. So, Jackhammer was more, was completely pissed off. He was blackmailed. Went after D. Vasquez. And the only way he can do it was by, let's see. He wanted to end her by going to Studio 2. And while he was at Studio 2, that's... God damn it. Ah! And while he was at Studio 2, he threatened her, let's see, to try and get back. And then... But the murder weapon was the spear. What? No, it was the fence. Because there was no blood on Jack. The Steel Samurai costume is missing. Ha. Okay, we'll find out here.
Court is now in session for trial of Mr. Will Powers.
The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor.
Today will be the final day of this trial. I hope both the prosecution and the defense will be able to present decisive evidence. Very well, Mr. Edgeworth, your opening statements.
In yesterday's session, the defense presented us with a new theory for this case. He claims that the scene of the crime was in fact Studio 2. Today I will call on people present in Studio 2 trailer that day. From their testimonies, the truth will become clear.
Very well.
Edgeworth seems a bit on edge today. Yeah.
You may call your first witness, Mr.
The prosecution calls Miss D. Vasquez to the stand. D. Vasquez is a producer who is present in the Studio 2 trailer that day. Will the witness state her name and occupation? D. Vasquez, I am a producer for Global Studios. On the day of the murder, you were in the trailer at Studio 2. As everyone here knows, yes. I dislike needless banter. If you must pontificate, do it when I'm not here.
Very well, Team Miss Vasquez. Please give the court your testimony concerning the day of the murder.
Nick, I know she did it. Make her pay. Right. If she's guilty, I'll catch her with her pants down, so to speak. Mr. Wright, you can't say that, Phoenix. Dear Lord. I entered the trailer, a little before noon. The meeting began at 12 sharp. It had ended at 4. There was to be a rehearsal afterwards, so we went to Studio 1. I was fatigued, so I had Sal take me. At 2:30, we took a 15-minute break in the meeting. Sal and I taped T-bone steaks on the table in front of the trailer. We found Hammer's body later. We all went to Studio 1. That's all.
Huh. I have a question about one part of your testimony. You were fatigued, so you had Sal take you.
The van. There's a van in Studio 2. I had him take me in that. I thought it might be risky to walk, what, with a monkey's head toppling over? Oh, that's how they got to Studio 1 so quick.
I see. Very well, Mr. Wright. Your cross-examination.
This is the final battle, Nick. Let's do it. Yes. And you didn't stop in the employee area? No. Are you always this terse? Yes. No one. Come on, let's talk a bit more. The witness did not come here to engage in idle conversation. Stop interrupting the testimony. The same could be said to you, Mr. Edgeworth. And please stop banging on your little desk. It hurts my ears. And when exactly was that? I've forgotten. Maybe you could try remembering? No. The meeting ended at 4 and the rehearsal was scheduled for 5. I would think it was between these times. You would think? Come on, all you did was state the obvious, Edward. Yeah, Sal take you. What does that mean? It means what I just said. I had Sal take me to the Studio 2 van. Oh, right. And what were you doing that time? Don't hit your desk. It irritates me. Yeah, Mr. Wright. Oops. It was a 15-minute break. Do you have someone who can verify this? Sal? No, I mean someone else. one person isn't enough. If she committed murder during that break, she wouldn't have had time to eat the T-bone steak. If I had some evidence that proves she didn't eat the steak. Nick, find anything? I wish she had said that before. It's hard. I think she's pretty used to being the boss. I'm sure you find something. This?
Objection!
No.
Objection!
Damn it. I'm still curious about the fact that it was missing the bones.
Hold it!
Trying to think in my very, very tiny brain. Huh. Huh.
Objection!
Damn it. Think, 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 think. about this?
Hold it! Objection! Hold it!
Huh.
Hold it! Hold it! Hold it!
Huh. Trying to think. Okay, let's try presenting something I've not done. This one.
Objection!
Oh! Okay. Ha! As I thought. You claim you ate a T-bone steak. But I say you did not.
What's this now, Mr. Wright?
Look at this. It's a plate. This plate was on the area in this employee area. Or table in the employee area. As you can see, a large bone has been left behind. Mr. Wright, need I remind you, it was a T-bone steak. Exactly my point. Remember, if you will, Miss Vasquez and Mr. Mandela ate at a table outside the trailer. Yet there were no bones left on the plates. The bones were bare. Or the plates were bare. Yeah. Okay, yeah. Miss Vasquez, tell me, how can a person eat a T-bone steak and not leave the bone? Yeah, I've been wondering that this entire time. I think I know how. You didn't eat the steak at all. During that break, you took your steak and threw it somewhere, like that incinerator.
I see. Then what does Miss Vasquez doing during her break?
Isn't it obvious, Your Honor? Meeting the Steel Samurai. Yeah. She was meeting this with the Steel Samurai.
Are you saying?
Yes, Your Honor. Miss Vasquez left the trailer to eat her steak. She ran into the Steel Samurai, and then you did it. You killed him with your own hands. Oh.
Mr. Wright, isn't it a little presumptuous?
Objection!
What kind of stunt are you trying to pull, Wright? Let him claim what he wants. You say I did it? Yes. Fascinating. And here I was worrying that today would be as boring as all the rest. Very well. Let us have a battle of wits, you and I. Any day, Vasquez, good luck, Nick. Let's see. What was that murder weapon again? Oh yes, the samurai spear. Yes. I am, as you can see, a woman of petite stature. How could I possibly use that heavy spear? I think you would have a great deal of difficulty using that as a weapon. Pretty much anyone would. Ha, you see? Yes, however, that has no bearing on this case. Meaning, the samurai spear was not the murder weapon. What?
Aha! What is the meaning of this? The spear was found lying next to the victim's body.
I approve, Your Honor. I can prove that the samurai spear was not used as the murder weapon.
Take that!
I present you my proofs, so-called murder weapon. But that is the murder weapon. Not so fast. Remember that the spear broke during the morning action scene run-through, but someone fixed the spear. It was the security lady. She fixed it with the duct tape. Now tell me, how is it possible for someone to stab a man who is wearing a thick costume like this through that chest? Yeah, that is a good point. That's what I've been wondering this entire time. How the frick could anybody run through with that freaking thick costume and it being broken as frick? Mr. Wright, what are you driving at? Think about what you... Silence. I'm the one testifying here, and I will be heard. Are you quite sane? Are you even aware of what you're saying? If the samurai spear was not the murder weapon, then pray tell, what was it? How was Jack Hammer killed?
Well, Mr. Wright, can you tell us what weapon was?
I can tell. Would I make the claim like that if I couldn't tell you what the weapon was?
I'm afraid your confidence can sometimes be unfounded, Mr. Wright. Very well, let's see what the murder weapon is.
Take that!
This? Look at this photo.
What is this? Why, that's Jackhammer standing at the top of the stairs. Order! Order! If I cannot have order, this trial will be suspended. Mr. Wright, what is this all about?
This photograph is from 5 years ago. There was an unfortunate accident at Global Studios. This is the photo of that very accident. Not a word of this was leaked outside. This was a close-kept secret at the studios. What does this have to do with your current case? Mr. Edgeworth, you still can't see it. See the fallen man of the photo? See how the fence post pierced him through the chest?
What?
Are you sane? Yes. What happened 5 years ago has happened again.
God damn. Yes. Mr. Wright, continue.
It's 2:30 p.m. on that day of the murder. Miss D. Vasquez meets Jackhammer outside the Studio 2 trailer. Then she did it. She pushed Mr. Hammer off the stairs onto the fence. Just like Mr. Hammer had himself done 5 years ago. Though whether she did it on purpose or by accident, I cannot say. In other words, the victim, Mr. Hammer, he died the same way that he caused another man to die. 5 years ago! Precisely. Ironic, isn't it? Oh, very creative, Mr. Wright. I could use a man like you on my script writing staff. You deny that what I say is true. Mr. Wright, let's say for the sake of argument that Hammer died at the trailer, as you say. Yet the body was found in Studio 1, was it not? In the evil magistrate's costume, no less. Are you then claiming that I carried the body to Studio 1 and returned to trailer, all in a span of 15-minute break? How could I have disposed of the body? The break in the meeting at the trailer lasted 15 minutes, from 2:30 to 2:45. But Jackhammer had been pushed off the stairs to his death, then carried to Studio 1 and placed inside the costume. There wasn't enough time.
Indeed. Well, Mr. Wright,
Oh, she had another way, yeah. What if she had another way to carry the body, other than with her own hands? For instance, actually, for that matter, there was no need for her to do the deed in 15 minutes. And there was a way for you to carry that body. Interesting, let's hear it then.
Mr. Wright, show us how she carried that body.
this truck.
Take that!
Yeah, Miss Vasquez, you carried the body of the studio one, and you used the studio van to do it. Recall your testimony. There was to be a rehearsal afterwards, and
so we went to Studio One. I was so fatigued, so I had Sal take me. There was a van though, right? I had Sal drive me.
you used the van to carry the studio one. Then before everyone else got there, you put the body into the magistrate's costume.
Objection!
Hold on, right. Don't forget, it was Sal Manella who drove the van. Are you suggesting that Mr. Of course he wasn't. Ha! So without Mr. Manella noticing anything, she put the body in the van. Then managed to put the body in the costume. Are you seriously suggesting that is possible? Of course I'm not serious. Okay. Okay, yeah. That was the wrong choice. There's no way Miss Vasquez... Also, don't forget that they had disposed of the Steel Samurai costume. They had to because it was covered in Mr. Hammer's blood. They probably burned it in that small incinerator. Well, Miss Vasquez, shall I continue? No need. You're smarter than you look, Mr. Wright. I lose, you win. It was fun. I win. So what happens next? Don't me. Don't you have anything to say? What would you like me to say? Huh? I lost something like that? I just said that. Wait, so you Vasquez, so it was you? You killed Jackhammer? What? Who can say? Huh? Are you sure I did it, Mr. Wright?
Mr. Wright.
We just engaged in a battle of wits. And the result of that battle, you proved the possibility that I murdered Hammer. Right, but that is only a possibility. Proof is another thing altogether. You lack decisive proof, Mr. Wright. What?
Order. Mr. Edgeworth, your thoughts?
Of course, it's as the witness says. Certainly, it does seem very likely she did it, but, there's no proof. Edgeworth isn't sure. Well, I came here as a witness today. If you've got no more questions, I'll be leaving. What do I do now? I'd like you to testify again.
Testify again?
Know when to give up, Mr. Wright. Think about it. Even if I were to testify again, what's the point? I can only say what I said before, the truth, Mr. Wright. I've already said it, all there is to say. What would happen if I said it again? You'd ask the same questions, get the same answers. A waste of time. Huh.
As it seems there is no further questions, I would like to end the cross-examination of the witness. Yes, Mr. Edgeworth?
I was hoping to come up with a question while I was objecting, Your Honor. I didn't. Okay, what the hell? Okay, that is clip worthy. My God, what the hell, Edgeworth? I was hoping to come up with a question while objecting, Your Honor.
Objection!
Your Honor, I request that the witness testify again. You are the prosecutor, are you not? Why are you badgering me? I'm your witness. I just want to hear your testimony again. Does this make any sense to you, Your Honor? I don't see that we have anything to gain by routine in the last several minutes.
Mr. Edgeworth, I too see a little point in making Miss Vasquez repeat it. What exactly did you want her to testify about?
Well, yes, indeed, fairly, I say. I want to hear about what happened after they found the body.
After they found the body, very well. The witness will testify in the courts concerning the matter.
Nick, why did Edward... Who knows? He probably realized that she did it too. But wasn't he the one that said he always gets a guilty verdict? After all that... Ooh, goddamn. I was with Sal and Old Bag, the security lady, when we found the body. The assistant wasn't there, only Powers was absent. I immediately called the police, then Powers showed up. The security lady, Old Bag, was quite agitated, pointing at Powers, saying he did it. I asked to be left out of the proceedings. I went back to the trailer to get my script and direction notes. Then I went home.
I see no issue raised by his testimony. Mr. Rector,
Yeah, we are close. I may be acting tough now, but if you put her on the spot, she's sure to falter. Find the key, you need to twist the truth out of her, Nick. Yeah, I'm gonna try to twist the truth out of her. What time was that? We were to meet at 5 after rehearsal, so I'd say it was then. When exactly did you and Mr. Manila arrive at the studio? About 10 minutes before. I wasn't stuffing any bodies in costumes, mind you. Where were the other employees when you got to the studio? They weren't there yet. Well, then you could have put Hammer in that costume with Salmonella's help. Oh, what did I just say? Did I not just say I wasn't stuffing any bodies in empty costumes? You should try to listen to what people are saying, boy.
boy. The witness will continue her testimony.
Yep. Mr. Powers was taking a nap, correct? So he says. Did no one get to go to call him? Remember. Remember what? There was a dead body lying in front of us, yet you expect me to be calm. You certainly seem calm enough when I accuse you of murder. Yeah. Yeah. It should be the other way around, yeah. The other way around. You discovered a murdered body and one person was missing, right? Wouldn't you normally go looking for the missing person?
I have to agree with the defense on this one. Well, Miss Vasquez?
Logically speaking, perhaps. But no one there was thinking very logically, I assure you. Also, without his steel samurai costume, Powers doesn't really stand out. We often left him on the bus when shooting at the location. No one noticed he was missing. Poor Powers. Seriously, poor Powers.
Very well, Miss Vasquez, you may continue.
I immediately called the police and Powers. What was everyone else doing all the time? No one said such a thing. It was silent, completely silent. And we stood there until Powers finally arrived on the scene. Sorry, I'm late. Then silence, dead silence. Silence. Hey, why is everyone so quiet? Old Bag, the security lady. Why did the security lady think Powers had done it? She said because she saw him going towards the studio. Right, the Steel Samurai. The detective arrests Mr. Powers based solely on the security lady's word. Perhaps not. She seemed to have also given the detective that photograph. Of course, I heard all of this after the fact. That photograph being the one taken by the security camera. She's not known for exhibiting the best sense of judgment when it comes to Hammer. I don't think there's anything in that I can use. No, not at all. You asked to be left out. Yes, it seemed that everyone else was questioned. I'm really not fond of that sort of thing. But you can't just decide who the police will and will not question. Thankfully, the studio thinks otherwise. They were nice enough to understand that since we were in the meeting, there was no way we could have been involved. Thus, they covered for us. Covered for you or covered up for you? There must have been a lot riding on it, with all those big wigs in the meeting. Sure, professionals helped convince everybody that they didn't require questioning. I went back to the trailer to get my script and direction notes.
Hold it!
The script and your direction notes, yes, they're quite valuable. I wouldn't have to have them stolen. No, I guess not. Wait a second. I thought you came to Studio One for a rehearsal. Why didn't you bring your script and notes? Well, I was under the impression that we wouldn't be able to rehearse anything. Why? There was a murder after all. Who could think of rehearsing after that? Oh yeah, I guess.
Very well, Miss Vasquez. Please.
Objection!
Your Honor, I have an objection to the witness's last statement. Oh? Edgeworth, my goodness. Think. Miss Vasquez said she didn't bring the script because there wouldn't be a rehearsal. Don't you see what that means? She would have had to know about the murder before going to Studio One. Oh, that's a good point. Good job.
Order! Order! Mr. Edgeworth. What you have just said is a reasonable observation. However, I find it hard to understand why the prosecution would make such a move. Or are you thinking of a career change?
I appreciate the concern, Your Honor. I will stand by my statement, however, regardless of how the court sees my role here. Now, Miss Vasquez, do you have an explanation? I can't believe Edgeworth is helping me. It is a nice U-turn. So the prosecution is in the cahoots with the defense. What kind of cahoot report is this? No matter, I think you misunderstood. I had a perfectly good reason to believe there would be no rehearsal.
Very well. The witness will change your testimony to reflect this reason.
I knew that hammer was in. Oh! I knew that Hammer was injured and couldn't do any action scenes, so I left them behind. Okay, let's first press here. How did you know about the injury? How did I know? Sal. He told me. Sal, the director. You have to find something integrity. Yeah, let's,
Objection!
You knew that Hammer was injured. Don't you think that's a little funny? I mean, it was the Steel Samurai who was injured. It was Will Powers. What? Yeah, Will Powers was the one that was injured.
Mr. Wright, explain yourself.
Yes, Mr. Hammer is dragging his leg in this photo. That's because he was pretending to be Mr. Powers. Pretending? One person was injured in the run-through that morning. That person was Mr. Powers, not Mr. Hammer. Now, why did you think it was Mr. Hammer who was injured? I already said it was Sal who told me. That's right. He must have gotten it wrong. I think not. Mr. Manella was at the run-through that morning. He would have known it was Mr. Powers who was injured. He saw it happen. Why would he tell you the wrong person? Miss Vasquez. Actually, you didn't hear from Mr. Manella. You saw Mr. Hammer limping with your own eyes.
Yes, but wasn't it Mr. Powers who was injured?
Yes, but remember, Mr. Hammer was dragging his leg, too. He was pretending to be Mr. Powers.
Ah!
And when was he doing this? Well, it would have to be after he put on the Steel Samurai costume and went to Studio 2 where he was murdered. Exactly. Miss Vasquez, you met him, didn't you? You saw the Steel Samurai limping. And Mr. Hammer was in the Steel Samurai suit. That's why you were confused. That's why you thought it was Mr. Hammer who had been injured that morning. Please let me almost be done with this one. This one is a long one. It's also very, very thought-inducing.
Order! Order! I will have order.
Witness, can you refute this claim? Yeah, let's see you sneak out of this one, Vasquez. Very well. I have a question for you. Erk, why are the real killers always so persistent? Why in the world would I want Mr. Hammer dead? Yes, he did fallen on hard times when he was a star and nothing to gain from his death. Nothing.
Yes, you would need a motive. Why would she have killed the victim?
Honestly, I don't think she would have had the motive. It's not her that had the motive. It was him that had the motive to attack her. But I'm assuming it is self-defense.
If there was a reason to unclear this court, does the defense have anything to say on the matter? In other words, can you prove that she had a motive?
I present to court the evidence of Mr. Vasquez. Okay, let's just show this proof, because it is proof that that Hammer had the motive.
This is the photo from before.
This is the photo reveals the motive in this murder. I'm right, aren't I, Miss Vasquez? 5 years ago, Mr. Hammer was at the height of his fame, with Dee Vasquez's help. A terrible accident was swept under the carpet. Ladies and gentlemen, this case currently up for trial. It began on that day 5 years ago. Ironically enough, that accident precipitated Mr. Hammer's fall. Excuse me. His fall from stardom. His guilt weighed him down, no doubt. However, you, Dee Vasquez, used Mr. Hammer. You made him work for you for petty change. Bringing us to present day and Mr. Hammer's last role as the evil magistrate. Yes, undoubtedly, it was a constant source of shame for the ex-star.
One moment, Mr. Wright. We are talking about motives here, yet you have only talked about Mr. Hammer. I've almost seems as if it was as if Mr. Hammer who had killed Dee Vasquez, not the other way around. What motive would Dee Vasquez have?
Yes, that's right. According to what you say, I would have had no reason to kill Hammer. He was a good source of income, and I never got rid of useful men. It's a policy of mine.
Mr. Wright, please explain Miss Vasquez's motive for murder.
She had no real motive. She had no real motive, Your Honor.
What's that now?
It was Mr. Hammer who was out for blood. All Miss Vasquez did was push him off the stairs in self-defense. What's that now? It's simple. Mr. Hammer was intending to kill Mr. Vasquez. What? Yeah. Yeah. Your Honor. Jack Hammer drugged Mr. Powers' sleeping pills. Jack Hammer snuck into the dressing room and stole Steel Samurai costume. Jack Hammer wore the costume to fool the security lady into thinking he was Powers. Then Jack Hammer made his way to the trailer. And for what purpose, you ask? To kill Dee Vasquez, who had so cruelly taken advantage of him all these years. Oh, yep, there it is. So, you did it, didn't you? Yes, I'm guilty. It was me. Okay, hold on. Someone call an ambulance. There's blood everywhere. We're too late. Miss Vasquez. What happened here? Manuel fell from the trailer stairs. Manuel. Miss Vasquez, please, try to remain calm. No, how could this be? It was an accident. Mr. Hammer was doing an action scene and... No, Manuel, don't touch him, Miss Vasquez. No! Please don't die. Please. Seems to me that Vasquez had a sweet spot for Manuel then. Congratulations, Mr. Wright. I lose again. Okay.
Mr. Edgeworth, where's D. Vasquez?
In the waiting lobby, Your Honor, as calm and collected as ever.
I see. Mr. Wright,
Yes, Your Honor?
it appears you have brought about yet another miracle.
I thank you, Your Honor. I think not, Your Honor. Will Powers was innocent. That he should be found so is only natural, not a miracle.
Yes, you're right. Very well. This court finds the defendant Will Powers not guilty. Yes.
Oh, my throat. God damn.
That is all. Court is adjourned. I don't know what to say. Thank you so much. I'm just glad
you're okay.
Yes, but it's sad. I know now that Mr. Hammer stole my costume. It's bad enough that he wanted to kill Miss Vasquez, but to think that he tried to frame me for murder makes me sad. Tell me why, Mr. Wright.
Huh? Tell me why.
Why did Mr. Hammer want to blame me?
Well, this is what I think. Mr. Hammer wanted to put the blame on you because... because he was loved by the children. It's because you were the Steel Samurai.
Because I was the Steel Samurai?
Mr. Hammer was a big star once, but he was reduced to acting in a kids show and as a villain to boot. The kids loved the Steel Samurai, and so he hated you.
I think I understand. He could have just told me. I would have changed places with him any time.
I think you're missing the points.
Thank you. I'm just glad it's all over.
So am I. Oh, yes. Yes, good. Congratulations, WP.
Oh. Thanks to you, I'll be able to still in the Steel Samurai outfit once more. I can't wait to get back into that sweaty costume. Is something wrong?
No, of course not. Nick, Edgeworth. Say something, right? I'm not good at small talk. Huh? What? That was too bad, Edgeworth. You don't waste any time gloating, do you? No, I really want to thank you. Vasquez would have gotten away if you hadn't stepped in.
Pleased to meet you, I'm Powers.
Edgeworth. I'm a big fan of your work, Mr. Powers. Liar. Right. I must say, I hadn't expected to meet you again after all these years. Meet again? However, in retrospect, it would have been better had we not met. Thanks to you, I'm now saddled with unnecessary feelings. Unnecessary feelings? Yes, unease and uncertainty. Are those kind of necessary? They only serve to get in my way. You listen to me, Phoenix Wright. Don't ever show your face in front of me again. That's what I came here to tell you.
Mr. Wright, was that guy your friend?
What? Friends? As if the rivals, right, Nick? And now we are, I guess. Huh? Why do you get the feeling I'm missing something? Come on, Nick, tell me, what's the deal with you and Edgeworth? And so the curtain closed on another trial. I caused quite a stir by revealing that accident from 5 years ago. Yeah, you did. It was the talk of the town. Thankfully, Global Studios rethought its programming. They went back to making kids shows again. Oh, God. This is it. The new show starts today. You're going to watch it with me, right? I will admit, I was kind of surprised. I didn't think they'd seriously go through with it. You have to buy trading cards too, okay? We have to trade with Cody and that assistant. Fine, I'll do it. Isn't it great that WP gets to play the lead again? I wonder if they'll show his real face this time. I don't know. I don't think the real world is ready for the real powers. I don't think they are. I don't have to do that deep voice for a while. Excuse me. I'm ending it there because I don't have time to do it. No. So yeah, there was a lot of twists and turns in that. And hold on, where's that music? That was the wrong one. That was the wrong one. This one. But yeah, that was fun. I'm having fun with this game. Nope. And I think what I'm going to do is... God damn it, will you stop? There. And I will not be... I probably won't be streaming tomorrow because I have some stuff to do. But I will think up a schedule finally of what I'm going to do, when I'm going to be streaming. That being said, who shall I raid out to? If I can raise you. No, not sad. No. We are going to Kasumi. I haven't raided her in a while. And she's a lovely bean. She's going to be... She's doing ASMR right now. But it should be fine. And we all stand for Kasumi. We all stand for Kasumi. We all love Kasumi. So we're rating Okami. We're rating Kasumi. Yes. And then I will probably see you either on Monday, Tuesday, depending on what I work. And with that, stay hydrated, stay safe, and as a friend says, there's always room to go. And I will see you later.